So, what is the difference between contour cutting and normal cutting? And the difference is basically contour cutting follows the contour of your artwork, whereas cutting is just cutting out an object or a piece of letter or a piece of artwork that you're going to use later. Contour cutting allows you to cut around the object so that once you finish printing it, you can cut out the actual shape of the object you've just printed. For example, here we have some mountains, and in the true spirit of contour cutting, we're going to contour cut following the contour of these mountains. And here you're able to choose if you want to make a bigger contour or cut slightly smaller contour close to your artwork. There are two types of contour cutting. There are manual and automatic. Depending on which one your cutter has available depends on if you can do both or just the one. Today I'm going to be showing you manual and automatic. Now, just before you save your artwork, you are able to choose between your automatic SAR registration marks or your manual ones. The manual being that you're going to manually set up your cutter to each one, whereas automatic is only going to read one of them and then it'll read all of them by itself and then continue. If you have a V-Auto or V-Smart Plus vinyl cutter, the obvious choice is to choose automatic contour cutting. So let's go do that. Once you've loaded up your program connected to your cutter and you're ready to do your contour cutting, once you've opened up the panel to do contour cutting, you're going to see the orientation of which you need to load your vinyl into the cutter. From there, you'll need to move your blades snugly fit into the corner of the 90 degrees angle SAR mark. You can say next on your PC and the cutter will then scan the first registration and move on to the rest, thereby automatically picking up all the other registration marks, and from there it'll start cutting. However, if you do not have any of the V series with automatic contour cutting, you will have to do manual contour cutting, and I'm going to show you how. Now that you've loaded your program in and it's connected to your cutter and you've selected your manual contour cutting on your program, it will then show you the orientation of which you need to load your vinyl into your cutter. You'll see on your artwork it'll have a square next to the one registration mark that printed, and that square should be facing you closest to the control panel on your cutter. You can also see by looking at the printed contour cutting marks, there should be one that is different to the rest, or it should be numbered from 1 to 4. You need to have that particular one closest to the control panel on the right hand side. From that, you'll need to align your blade directly over the crosshairs of your printed registration mark. Once you've lined the blade directly over that cross, you'll need to push next on your computer and it should move to the next mark. Now this is where you need to be careful because you have to align it correctly. From there you can either move it on your machine or on your computer so that it is directly where it should be over the next crosshair. And once you've done that, you can then push next and we'll move on to the next one, and then follow the same procedure until it goes back to your first registration mark. And once that is happened, you can then push cut. So there you have it. Now that you know the difference between cutting and contour cutting, and also manual versus automatic, have fun with it and always keep in mind that both are very accurate to do, whether it's manual or automatic. It's all down to your fine-tuned settings and how you lay out your artwork.
At AM.CO.za, we have always taken pride in our products and customer service. Our Google rating represents our commitment to providing our clients with the best support possible. We have officially achieved a rating of 4.9 stars and an astounding 699 reviews for our Jet Park branch in Johannesburg at the end of 2020. Hlobosile Khumalo, a level 6 local guide who has 64 reviews all over the country, says, "The tech support team is on point. I had an issue with my machine. I called them and they said I must bring it in. The person who helped me checked everything and made sure everything was 100%. Kind staff members helped me load my machine in and out of my car." This was just one of the many appreciative reviews we have received. These tags mean a lot to us. Thank you so much for your support. Let's move our attention to our branch in Montague Gardens of Cape Town, where we have achieved a rating of 4.8 stars and an amazing 299 reviews. Level 7 reviewer Dash Somolu, who has 119 reviews on Google, says, "Great company, great products and very well priced items. The training we received from Messias Chunga was top-notch. He was very knowledgeable and knows his stuff." Another satisfied customer amongst many. We would like to thank you, our loyal customers. Thank you, South Africa. AM.CO.za. Achievement matters.